It's official. Brick Daddy has become my favorite custom minifigure designer. I've made so many more purchases since my previous video on Brick Daddy minifigures, some of which are very close to being my favorite custom minifigures. This Hondo Anaka was another minifigure released a while back that I missed out on, but thankfully re-released. This Hondo is based on his live-action sequel-era appearance from Galaxy's Edge, but I think you can work it into any era, really. Hondo uses these dual-molded black and red legs and has a double-sided face print. One face smells profit, and the other one doesn't. He also has a custom resin-molded headpiece that looks awesome and fits with LEGO's design language. However, if you don't like that, he comes with this LEGO aviator cap. But come on, this headpiece just looks awesome. The Nightsister Ghost minifigure, inspired by Star Wars Rebels, is incredible. I've said before on this channel that I'm not the biggest fan of Rebels, but this minifigure is so cool that I had to get it. This leg piece really makes the minifigure work. I'm sure trans green legs would have worked fine, but this piece usage just puts it over the edge. I also love the design. It looks so decrepit and creepy, which is kinda weird to say about a LEGO minifigure. And now we're going to slow down a little bit and do some sleepy time ASMR, because this next figure is the sleeping Lord of the Sith, Count Dooku, in his pajamas. This minifigure is based on that one scene from the Clone Wars where the Night Sisters attempt to assassinate Dooku to make him another assassin/bodyguard after he left Asajj to die. As you can see, Brick Daddy included every detail, even the design on the sleeves of his PJs, and little slippers on his feet, and this tiny little detail of what I assume is the sigil of Dooku's family. Also, a really nice update to his Dooku face design. Oh no, he's awake! Anyways, as I was saying, this face print is an update to Brick Daddy's original Dooku face print, more matching the official LEGO Dooku, and in my opinion, looks much better since that official head is extremely hard to beat in terms of likeness to Christopher Lee. This is such a niche version of a character that I'm so glad we got. This Season 2 tech is phenomenal. As you can see, I added a brick-built backpack to mine using the spare tile piece from Tech's backpack we got in the Havoc Marauder set. I did want to get the full Bad Batch, but I kinda completely forgot about the drop that day. And since Tech had been released once before, he was the only one left in stock. This seems to be a kinda unpopular opinion, but I love the Bad Batch, all 3 seasons. And it's unfortunate that we probably won't get any official sets from the Bad Batch again, or at least for a while. However, I will say I think this minifigure is better designed than an official Season 2 tech would have been. I love the arm printing on this guy, and the double-sided face print is very well done. Although it doesn't exactly match up with the official tech helmet. Overall, a really nice figure for one of my favorite designs from the Bad Batch. Now moving on to the newer stuff. In my previous video, I covered Brick Daddy's first solo pad-printed project, Tusken Boba Fett. For Brick Daddy's 1-year anniversary release, he made a pad-printed Bail Organa from the Order 66 scene in Revenge of the Sith, since regular Senator Bail Organa was his first ever minifigure that he produced. Bail Organa is one of my underrated favorites because Jimmy Smits absolutely crushes any role he's in. And I had yet to add a Bail Organa minifigure to my collection, so I was ready for this minifigure before it was even announced. Using dual molded legs and a pearl dark gray torso, this minifigure really perfectly captures Bail's appearance in that one scene. Or I guess more like 3 scenes, since he was also wearing this when he picked up Yoda from the Senate building. Anyways, all this to say that I really love this minifigure.
There were only 66 of these available to purchase, and I was only barely able to get one because Brick Daddy actually caught a couple scalpers buying more than one. Awesome minifigure. I need more Glup Shittos in my collection. And in what was deemed the Bo Daddy wave, we got a collaboration between Brick Daddy and Bo-Katan Bricks to bring us some of the coolest minifigures ever. First up, Leg. These legs belong to Ekko from the Bad Batch. Obviously, one of the worst things that LEGO has been doing in recent years is printing commas onto clones' legs. And it just never looks right. But especially on Ekko's legs. His comma just barely sticks out from any custom or official comma you put on him. And that's why these legs were necessary. Just being able to get rid of that thin line makes all the difference. Also, a nice little touch that I noticed, on the official minifigure there are silver highlights on the torso, but they just aren't on the official legs. On the Brick Daddy legs, that silver highlight is present. Just a little detail, but it really adds a lot. And the only other minifigure from the Bo Daddy wave that I got was Revan. And I think I can pretty confidently say that this is so much better than the official Revan. Don't get me wrong, the official Revan is cool, but nowhere near as good looking as this one. He doesn't come with his lightsabers or a cape, but I'm fine with that, as those are items most people have spares of sitting around in their collection. But just look at this beautiful metallic printing. It's incredible. And the detail Brick Daddy is able to capture without getting too over detailed is, again, incredible. Without a doubt, Brick Daddy has become my favorite designer in the custom minifigure industry. Both his UV and pad projects are top notch, and really don't get enough praise in my opinion. More pad printed stuff should be coming soon, which I absolutely cannot wait to see. Later.